Hey everybody, welcome back. Today is another little maintenance tidbit slash upgrade. Alright, what we are doing today is going to replace the stock sprocket and rag joint setup with the aluminum hub, aluminum sprocket setup for a truer rear sprocket turning. Because if you have one of these rag joints and a rear coaster brake bike, you know it is tough to get that bad fella lined up and straight. Now this is my personal bike and I haven't had any problems with it. I probably have well over 1,000 miles on this setup. As you can see in the video, I personally run a frame spring chain tensioner, which is also nice just in case you get a flat tire. You don't have to mess with the chain tensioner. I will show you here, if I can with one hand, how easy this makes it to change your flat tire if you should ever get one. So I will push that down, move my chain to the side and let it fall, and then I will just nicely walk, hang on, get in here so I can see, walk Mr. Chain right off. Sorry if that wasn't a very good video shot. Alright, now I'm ready to disassemble my rear wheel. And it installs just as easy. We'll hypothetically say you have fixed your flat tire situation. Walk your chain back on. Take Mr. Chain right here, push that down, all reassembled. Now how long did that take? Well worth the price of a spring tensioner. Alright, well stay tuned for phase 2 of mounting the aluminum. Alright everybody, welcome back to phase 2. So I have removed the rear wheel, removed the old rag stock joint sprocket assembly, and have installed the new aluminum hub, aluminum rear drive sprocket that mounts directly to your hub. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. But that's what we are upgrading to. I'm a big fan of them. Why? Because if I can show you in this video how perfect and true it spins to ensure you do not throw your chain. And it puts all the stress of driving you on the mount and the center drum or hub of the back wheel and not so much on the spokes. Although the other systems are adequate, like I said, I've ran it for 5 years on this very same bike, same rear wheel, same bike, probably over 1,000 miles. I haven't logged it down to 10 feet or anything, but I am upgrading to this aluminum hub setup. All right. So now I have to shorten the chain, being we have went from a tall gear to a smaller gear. The chain is a little long, which I don't even have on, but don't need that on just yet. Got to remove the chain guard and then I'll get to work on the chain. All right, I will show you phase 3 of the shortened chain and the new sprocket spinning coming up. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, I'm back. All right, phase 3. Installed, chain shortened, chain tensioners adjusted. Turns perfect and true. Shouldn't have any problem with chains ever coming off in the future. That is why we upgraded to this sprocket. I haven't had that problem, but hopefully this ensures I never have that problem. Alright, so that is our rear aluminum hub mount and sprocket upgrade. Alright, well, stay tuned for last and final phase, phase 4. Put my chain guard back on and a test ride to see how I feel about that sprocket. And I'll let you know after I take a test ride. Okay, everybody, I'm back after my test run on my new hub mount and aluminum sprocket. I will give you an opinion on that in just a moment, but first I was just going to share a little tidbit of information about rear sprockets. Okay, just generalization, not going to get down into physics about it. The bigger the sprocket, the more low end you have. Climbing hills, going up, I don't know, long embankments, just more hill climbing. You go to the smaller sprocket, you get more top speed, but you lose your hill climbing. So in other words, just hypothetically, these are just numbers, these are not exact numbers. Say you had this mounted on and your top speed was 20 miles an hour. And then if you change over to this one, hypothetically, like I said, the numbers are just for instance. This one will take you 28 miles an hour. But when you gain with one, you lose with the other. So you'll lose your hill climbing capacity, but you'll go faster. You'll gain more hill climbing capacity, but you'll lose a couple mile an hour on the top speed end. Another for instance is this one will get up to speed, its speed, faster than this guy. I had noticed on mine when I took a ride to test it out that it felt that it took the bike another bike length, maybe 2, to get up to the same speed that it would have been with my original rear sprocket. I haven't went out and tested its top speed yet, but I noticed that just in general riding of a few blocks. So I'll post in the future of, you know, how I feel about that, because in my opinion, you got to take it out and ride it around for a while, not just a block or 2 test, other than just to check the mechanics. Go out, witness some hills, just go do your general riding before you make the decision if you like the thing or not. But in general, this one's for hill climbing and less top speed. This one is for less hill climbing, but more top speed. That's your own personal decision on what you want to run. I've never personally ran a smaller sprocket like I am now, so I'm going to test it out and then I'll post my opinion after I've had a little more time to give it a fair chance to show me what it does. Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe below, we appreciate it. And hopefully that was a little tidbit general information for folks that didn't understand the different tooth and size of your rear drive sprocket. Alright, thanks for watching.